What up, everybody? Welcome in. Doing a little bet cast here. I was so fucking bored, so I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go live. Hopefully, you guys are bored like me, and we can watch the game together here. We got Washington State, little Apple Bowl Cup up in Seattle, and a little rainy too. Rain's starting to come down a little bit, which definitely suits the. Can we hear me here? All right, you can hear me. All right, very good. Yeah, it should suit Washington here in this matchup with your little rain coming down. Definitely not ideal if you're Luke Falk and Washington State, but yeah. So hello to everyone. I don't know how many people will watch this, but I know some people are bored, as am I. We just lost to Northern Kentucky. Definitely a tough beat there. Not only did they blow the lead, but they had two shots late to win the game, and they weren't able to do it. So that one sucked, but that is what it is. We go 1-1 today. You lose a little bit, and yeah, still up over 27 units. So I'll take it. Yeah, we'll talk about that Minnesota game in a little, which was amazing. I can't believe we actually sweated that game. You know, I was watching it live when it all happened, and I thought initially they might send a couple people off just because they did leave the bench, but when they said the whole bench, that was pretty unbelievable. Um, 8 minutes ago here, Washington up 7-0. They do have the ball as well. I am on Washington in this game. I gave it out earlier on the Peter Loshak show. So I am on the Washington Huskies -9.5 in this game. So let me know what you're on. Um, I'd love to hear what you're on. Clemson's up 7-0 on South Carolina. They are driving as well inside the red zone, so they're looking to go up, two touchdowns here, which I think it will be difficult for South Carolina to stay in that game. Minnesota, they don't score a point today, and that one hit as well. It's funny, all the fucking games I gave out with Loshak hit, but the one I send out didn't, naturally, which is UNLV. So basketball's doing well. Football has been shitty lately. I have no idea. Bidirect Sports is on Washington State, +11. Awesome. YYC's on 9.5 for Washington. Very good. So we're all on the same thing there. Oregon is up big also at halftime. I believe they're up 45-7, which is no great shakes. I mean, Oregon State's terrible. I took Washington State money line. Had to try it since I'm up. Well, that's a good way to lose all your money by doing things like that. I didn't see any particular way they'd win this game. They can't beat the Huskies. So I didn't think this was a good matchup at all for them. And they're not. I mean, they can't run the ball. Defensively, they're decent, Washington State, but not great. They have no offensive line, and it's in Washington. So we'll see what happens. We've got a long way to go here. We are, like I said, it's 7-0. Washington State about to come out for the ball the second time. So feel free to ask any questions. This is kind of like an open form. Cash the Minnesota team total. Good, Rolo. Good stuff. Yeah, that was an easy one. They didn't even score a point. So that one worked out pretty well. Let me go ahead and retweet my link here because I don't think I was able to do it. 1 second here. Very good. There it is. No, I haven't. I might just bet the team total over. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll decide to do it. I don't know. Is Oklahoma the new number one? Yeah. My top four right now would be Clemson, Oklahoma, Auburn, and I guess you got to say Ohio State. Yeah, he stinks. He stinks. It hurts. I said that all week. He sucks. Stidham was a better quarterback for sure. It wasn't even close. I mean, Auburn ripped them apart. I mean, truth of the matter. And it was nice to see, honestly, because I didn't have a huge feel in the game. I thought, I didn't want to bet against Nick Saban, but I thought Auburn was pretty good. Two good defenses. I mean, they did whatever they wanted. I mean, Auburn. I mean, it wasn't even close. Who do I like in the Kovalev fight tonight? Uh, I mean, Kovalev's 12-1, 1-12. So, I mean, he's not exactly probably going to lose. I mean, there's no value in it. He's 1-12. So, I'm not really on that fight. I mean, he'll win, but there's not really any way that I want to bet it. I'm on Wazoo +6 first half. Good luck. Hopefully they can score for you here. Yeah, I have no idea about next week. I haven't even looked at the lines aren't even out yet. So no, I don't have any opinion on that right now. When I do, you will, because I'll talk about it on SBR. Sack Washington. Luke Falk's already been sacked twice. I mean, the offensive line's terrible. They've given up so many sacks. I mean, does anyone remember the Cal game? I mean, all they did was give up sacks. And they can't get open either. I mean, everyone's covered. Maybe if Washington State ran the ball once in a while, they would maybe get something opened up, but they just will not do that. Ohio State will smoke Wisconsin. I'm not so sure. Wisconsin's pretty impressive, but it is their first test of the year. I mean, they played nobody. Wisconsin's not winning it all. No way. I think Auburn's going to win it all. I mean, Auburn's beating Georgia and Alabama. But, I mean, Alabama will somehow get in. I mean, that's just how it goes. They'll somehow find a way to go in. They'll pawn someone else and put them in over them. 6:44 to go. Washington up 7-0. State with the ball. 3rd and 18. They need to make something happen here. Throw a screen or get a pass interference. You need to get some kind of first down here. Here comes a sack again. Now he gets out of it. About 7 yards short, though. They're going to have to punt again. Washington going to get the ball back here. Feel free to talk about anything, guys. Don't got to talk about football, basketball questions. I do want to go over some things that went on in basketball today that I kind of glossed over. For college stuff, Duke beats Wake. Nice win for the Dukies. They cashes 315 underdogs. That was a nice win for them. Georgia kills Georgia Tech. I was dead wrong on this one. I thought Georgia Tech would hang in this game. Tough spot for them, though. They get crushed. Penn State hammers Maryland 66-3. They're definitely Maryland has been brutal. I mean, they have no quarterback, so that's expected. Great punt for Washington State. Washington's going to have the ball at like the 1 yard line. Yeah, great punt. Great punt. If you're on Washington State, this is huge because if you can get a stop here, you're going to get great field position. Hell of a punt. Hell of a punt. Can you go over what happened in that Bama game? Yeah, well, basically, it was like a 9-point game in the second half. Colin Sexton was guarding, I believe, Nate Mason. Nate Mason hit a three after crossing him over and basically stared him down as he shot the ball, and Sexton didn't like it. A couple plays later, there was a shot. A scuffle ensued underneath the basket. After the scuffle ensued, Alabama players left the bench. The whole group of players left the bench. So after careful deliberation, by the way, Mason was actually thrown out of the game after that crossover. So the scuffle ensues. All the players leave the bench. They all get sent off. So it was basically they had 5 players the rest of the game with 11 minutes to go. Denzel Ingram fouls out like 3 or 4 minutes later. They're down to 4. Then John Petty goes out with an injury, 5-3. And I will say this. I mean, when you look at Alabama, they were in an interesting position because, I mean, when do you ever play against 3 players? You would think it's like an easy thing, but it's not. Because you basically are are so enticed to shoot a three because they're giving you the 3-point shot. They just couldn't make threes, Minnesota. They just kept shooting threes and not going in. And Sexton just – that's what I love about Colin Sexton. And if you go back to listen to what I said about him coming into the season, he's a kid with an unbelievable basketball IQ. He is so passionate about the game. At one point, with about 7 minutes to go, it looked as if they were going to forfeit. I mean, Colin Sexton was, tired. They were beat. And they didn't. And you got to wonder about Richard Pitino. I mean, what the hell was going on there? It was impressive. I mean, it was really awesome to watch. I actually called my dad, and my dad's not a huge sports guy, but even he was like, he turned it on. He couldn't believe it. It was quite the performance. I mean, the fact that they actually only lost by 5, outscored them 30-22 during that time, it was impressive. Really, one of the more amazing things I've ever seen. And I was really thinking to myself, wow, if I lose this game, this could be one of those things that, it's just a brutal loss. But we were able to cash it. And when that happened, Northern Kentucky just started losing. So, it was pretty amazing, nonetheless. But definitely a bad day for Alabama football and basketball, Alabama sports in general, because not only did you lose, but you had to watch Auburn win. So, as far as in college tonight, I mean, what we can do is kind of just all play a game if you guys all want to do it. I won't count it against my record. If it wins, it'll be fun to have. I'm probably just going to play UNLV team total over 95. UNLV should put up 100 in this game. I have it at 100. It sucks because on my show today, which most of you guys listen to, I mentioned I really like Penn today, and the line scared me off of it. But they're up doing their thing against Monmouth. This Monmouth team's fade for further notice. Monmouth just lost their best player. They're a team that's on my fade list. By the way, we're not even at halftime yet. Oregon's up 52-7. Oregon State has quit. They're totally quit. Really pathetic. How do you feel about the Stanford game? I would lean Stanford in that game. Yeah, the best player on the field, Bryce Love. You're at home. I think you have a quarterback that's capable, a decent defense. Stanford's run defense is going to play well. You have to make Brandon Wimbush beat you. Not only a great capper, but a quality person. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate that, man. That's nice for you to say. I'm just going to take probably UNLV for half a unit at not a team total over 95. I'm just going to do that. I think that's still the number here. Let me double check on that. Let me check that here. Give me 1 second. Touchdown Notre Dame. 7-0 Notre Dame. 83-yard touchdown. Big play. Irish take the lead there. That has to be the longest touchdown of the season. What the fuck's up with that line here? Let's see what their number is. I don't think BetOnline does team totals, actually. I'm glad he did, Carlos. Hopefully they cash for you. Huh? Oh, my score thing said they were up 11. My fault. Yeah, they are rolling. Sharps are all over Oregon today. Public was on Oregon State. Yeah, I knew that was a burial. Do you even go through a local? Do you bet through online? I do both. I have online and locals. But the local I have is I have locals because I use them, for my day-to-day stuff, basketball and that kind of stuff. Because they are most likely either a half point better or whatever than the online books. Most books, like local books, will shade lines. So like if you like a lot of underdogs in college basketball, they always give you an extra half point. It's pretty sweet. So usually a lot of the time, if a total, let's say a number is plus 3.5, they always give you 4 or 2.5. They always give you 3. So that's one thing I like about locals. Fumble. Oh, fumble. Washington State got it back, though. That would have been bad. But yeah, I use both. Yeah, I know. Oh, Stanford just scored? Beautiful. Beautiful. What channel is that on? ABC? NBC? I got to get that game on here. What happened? Mm-mm. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 7-7. Stanford ties it. Big play. Yeah, I'll get into soccer a little bit later. That's good. Good call, Carlos. Remind me later. We'll get into that. All right, perfect. 7-7. Stanford. 43 seconds left in the first. Did you pull the trigger on Colorado or UNLV? Yeah, last time. This is the last time. I am going to take a small play out on UNLV. Team total over 95. I'm taking Colorado. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. When does that game start? 10 o'clock. We have an hour, so we'll wait on that. No, I just hate Notre Dame. Are you a big fan of betting bowl games? Yeah, I am. I think there's a ton of situational edges you can find in betting those. So yeah, I do. But we got a little bit of time till they start. Got Army, Navy, got a lot of stuff here. Well, I know Southampton's chant. Uh, no, I can't say I do. I normally know a lot of them, but like Liverpool, Arsenal, I know all of them. But no, I can't say I do know that. LSU's up 20-0 against Texas A&M. Texas A&M has quit on Kevin Sumlin. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Terry on, I enjoy the content. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Finland. Love the Army Navy game. Yeah. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, yeah. They actually do it pretty well, too. I want to pay and that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints. Yeah, okay. I do remember that. Good call. Glade Clemson's playing at South Carolina. Fake Sharps in South Carolina. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a long way to go. I mean, the game's not nowhere near over. Intercepted. Falk. Run. Run, motherfucker. Run. Go. Boom. Now we're in business, baby. Big time pick. Luke Falk. Let's go. Come on. Wazoo. Fucking right, Wazoo. Good throw. That's a big time pick for the Washington Huskies. Come on. Do not let me down. All right, let's do something here. That's a good run back, too. We getting positive field po here. Come on. Adam, I don't know what you're talking about. Something wrong with your camera. No one else is having a problem, I don't think, but you. Any opinion? No, I don't have any opinion on that game. I'll have an opinion tomorrow on that. Let me know if you have any soccer songs you want me to sing. I know a couple others for your nighttime entertainment. Can you do a Donnie impression? Folks, welcome into the closing line. Johnny Rightside here. Juma, my main man, the big man on campus. We'll start today with football. I took it in the Actually, that's Jimmy the Bag. No, I can't really do a good Donnie. He doesn't really have. Folks, welcome into the closing line. Here with my main man, my partner in crime, the big man on campus. Big man, how you hanging today? Yep, Temple going bowling, baby. How about that? The kids from North Philly. That's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, nice to see. Basketball team playing well. The boys are going to a bowl game. Uh-oh, big play, Washington. Run, run, run. Get in there. 2 minutes coming back. A flag for Washington's going to be a pick play, I believe. It's going to come back. That sucks. Chico McClatcher is fast, dude. Fuck. Yeah, it's going to be a hold. Um, Damn, that's fucking brutal. Yeah, pick play. I think they should allow pick plays. Yeah, Tottenham is hello, hello. We are the Tottenham boys. Tottenham till we die. We're Tottenham till we die. We're blue and white. The rest are shit. We're Tottenham till we die. Is that one you're talking about? Yeah, there's a flag on that. Joe Duffy. Yeah, I'll do that one. Whatever you do, no Arsenal chance. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones, Big E. I mean, you're being very vague. There's plenty of different ones. So, do a Mike Brenner. Uh, the odds couple is coming to you, baby. You know what, Pistol? I'm gonna add that one. I like the motivation and emotion here. The odds couple is coming to you, baby. Yeah, you know, Pistol. You make a good point there. I'm dying to hear what the big man's got to say. No, I can't. I can't do low shack. I've not really even tried it. Pull that trigger, Pistol. Pull that trigger there, Pistol. Coming to you live from the Grand Casino here in Eskazoo. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Pull that trigger, Pistol. I had to get some pillows behind me here. Mm-mm-mm. Do-do-do-do-do. Will I be there in August? Yeah, sure. I still haven't got my birth certificate. It's been like 3 months. I'm waiting for it. Uh. All right, who am I? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Joe. Oh, shit, fuck. Big man on campus is going to step up and in here in about an hour. We'll talk a little college football. Get the fuck out of here, fake Joe Lisi. You're gone. Pack's laying 3 to the Bears this weekend. Brent Holly's going to start. Fucking Andy Dalton. Done with the fucking Bengals. Catch me on Monday. Who ruined your Sunday? Big man on campus will step up and in. Mick Aussie maybe also. We're at a commercial break right now in Washington and Washington State. Dude, don't ask. Go to sportsbookreview.com. They can let you know. I'm not answering any questions about books on this channel. Like we tell you, go to sportsbookreview.com. Take a look. They'll give you the best payout options. They'll give you the best books as far as payouts. Make sure you use SBR picks SBR Sportsbook Review. Penn's blowing it. What the hell happened with them? Penn is blowing the lead. What's going on with NBA tonight? Is there any good NBA tonight? Let me see here. I didn't even look. Feel free to send in any questions you guys have. Doesn't have to be sports. What was the first sports bet you ever made? I have no idea. Can't say I remember. So long ago. Who wins the Ivy League? Probably Princeton. Harvard's look pretty poor. Makai Mason's been out a little bit for Yale. I'd probably say Princeton. But yeah, the Ivy is a pretty open league. I'm not answering the question about UNLV again. If I like UNLV, I'll send UNLV out. I just said I'm on team total over 95. That's what I'm playing. No, I don't bet horses. Who wins the SEC in basketball? Florida. Huh. No opinion on that, Johnny Cash. Good defense for Washington. Washington State's not playing well, but their defense is keeping them in the game. It's a 7-0 game, and they're going to get the ball back. So they played pretty well for the most part. Did anyone see the Auburn cheerleader with the big booty? No, but I'd actually like to. If there's any way you can send me that, are you on Twitter? Let me know. I'd love to see it. Big man, do you do any fantasy lineups? I have a fantasy football team, but it's a league, so it's a league that I created. So, and I'm doing pretty well with it actually. Washington State's gonna have really bad poor field position here, probably about the 1 yard line. So it just continues to get worse for Wazoo here. Who's your top 4 in NCAA football? I already went over that. Michigan won and 13 last 14 against Ohio State. Yeah, but their fans will tell you that every year they're really good and they're going to beat Ohio State this year. They're an overrated program. Conference that has the best chance for one of their teams to win it all. ACC. Is Missouri a tourney team without Porter? I think they are. How are the Eagles going to do tomorrow? They should roll. But Chicago has a little. They usually hang around with turnovers and stuff, but it's on the road. I mean, Eagles are rolling. I don't see any reason they don't win big, but it's a lot of points in the NFL. Please agree that Jalen Hurts is not the best quarterback on Alabama. I agree with that. I'd put in Tui Tagovailoa probably. Big man, you like Big L? Yeah, I do. But Big L really didn't put out a ton of content. Really, he was hurt. He was killed quick. Put out a lot of good freestyles though. UT Arlington beats Niagara 95-90, not covering the number. A nice gutsy win by the Arlington Mavericks, but Niagara played well. Really nice performance tonight from them in the Gallagher Classic. So nice job by the Arlington Mavericks. They don't cover, though. Mike White doing a great job in Florida. Yeah, he is. They're really good. Do you ever bet futures on team total wins? No, I don't. Not really. I did a couple this year in college football, but most of them got canceled out because of early weather and stuff. Like I had South Florida team total over 10, and they didn't play 2 different games. Your afro's looking tight. It's not really an afro. It's just I don't have any gel in my hair. Do I like Mobb Deep? Of course I do. I couldn't. I did. It was crazy when Havoc died. It was definitely hurt me a lot. I loved Mobb Deep. So many great tracks. What's up, Johnny? No, I don't. I'm not really sure. I know. I mean, I'm sure they do keep rolling, but I mean, they're up 52-7. I mean, I don't think they care. Do you think the Eagles would beat the Vikings in Minnesota? Yeah, I do. Will they? I don't know. Do you see that Dortmund Schalke game? Yeah, I did. Pathetic by Dortmund. They were at 4-0 and tied. Brutal. Okay, they need 100. You need close. Listen, Gary, I think anybody you bet that big play Washington State slant, they're going to get about 30 yards. Big play there. Of course, I love Dipset. I love Cameron to this day. Big Joel Santana fan. J.R. Ryder was underrated. Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke. Yeah, I love Dipset. Gun to your head, those two if you had to. Full game. I would bet full game. I wouldn't bet first half. What was the worst injury I've seen on TV? Kevin Ware in the tournament a couple years ago. Best rap album of all time. Uh, Shit. There's a lot of good ones. The best or my favorite? That's the better question. Because if you say the best, it might not necessarily be my favorite, but it's probably the best to others. But if you ask me my favorite, I'll give you it. I liked Votto. Yeah, he went to jail though, unfortunately. I was a J.R. Ryder guy. J.R. Ryder murdered several different freestyles back in the day. Get rid of it, Walk. Yo, Luke Falk fumbled. He fumbled. Luke Falk fumbled. Oh my God. Luke Falk was running for a first down and fumbled. Oh my God. He is so fucking slow. It's crazy. Fumble. Wazoo gets it. Or Washington gets it. That's a fumble. 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 That's a fumble. Washington recovers. Brutal. Please tell me that's bourbon. No, it's water. Uh, do you like Arsenal, the battle rapper? Yeah, he one of my favorite battles ever is when he battled Shadi Haro over in England. That was impressive. Where he just shredded him. Yeah, it was a great battle. NFL Final Four. I don't know. Eagles, Minnesota, Patriots, and I'll go Steelers. Washington's in the red zone, baby. 2 yard line. Let's go. Come on, Washington. Make them fucking pay. Did Stanford score? What happened? Please tell me that's bourbon. Yeah, dude, it's not bourbon. I told you it's water. I don't drink. I haven't drank in a long time. Washington State isn't very good. Not no, they're not. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown, Huskies. Beautiful. That's what we needed in this game. No fucking field goals tonight. No selling for bullshit. That's just amazing push up front. Good work, was Washington. Good work. How do you know so much life shit, BMOC? Your knowledge is extensive. Um, just lived a lot, man. But feel free to send in any life questions. I'll try to answer them. I actually would love to do that if you have any. I just have a lot of time, and I've given my life to this. I just enjoy studying and watching games and getting to know something. And I want to be an expert at something. So like other people, like if you're a mechanic, that's your job. You become a professional at it. Or if you're a singer, you become really good at singing. You practice it. I just work on this a ton. So I mean, like anything, you'll get decent at it. Tips on getting to the point where you can bet for a living. Um, make a lot of money, probably. Have a bankroll. I'm not married or have any kids, so it's a lot easier for me. if I had a family and stuff, it would be a lot tougher. But then again, I'd have a wife and she would, probably do her thing. But my mother and father always told me to go out and don't work for anybody. Go do it yourself. And I had a regular job, but it was just like, this is dead. Like, I wake up, I'm not happy. Like, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm not happy with where I'm at. And it was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go and grind. And when you grind and do your own thing, it's a lot more refreshing when you do well. Because like if you want to go somewhere, like for instance, if I want to go to a Sixers game, I don't got to worry about waking up the next morning. It's like I can I can be my own person. If I need to go to the doctors, I go. If I need to do this or that, I do it. So SBR has been helpful. They've really given me a great platform to chat on, and I owe a lot to them. What were you doing before this? Well, I worked at a bank before this. I worked at a bank for several years, but out of high school, I worked for my father. My father's a builder, and I worked for my dad for a while, and I never wanted to do that. So I went and got a job at a bank, and it was like kind of like a regular job, but I did this. So it was like two incomes basically. But I just grew sick of it, and I'm like, fuck it, I've always bet. I mean, I've been betting since I was really young. So, this is normal for me. Yeah. Johnny, I'm not answering that again. Not again. Amazing. Cody Kozicki. My day is fine. You? What about West Coast rap? I'm not into West Coast rap, bro. Not at all. What's my dream job? Um, my dream job? Shit. Probably, what I do. I mean, it's just pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Probably work, probably basketball coach, probably. Be a college basketball coach or like a high level high school coach. Probably college just because I like to recruit and stuff. So yeah, I would probably say basketball coach, which I'd like to do someday. Um, yeah, dude, I don't know who you are, but you're saying stupid shit. Is the chick that works for SBR and soccer single? No, she's married and just had a child. So you might want to back off that one. Yeah, she's a nice lady, Natalie. She's brought me into the show. It's been really fun, and she's a nice woman. So no, she's not single. Yeah, Dave, we're not going to do any of that tonight. You got kicked out of a game show last night for the same kind of comments. Listen, I get you think a chick's hot, but you do that a little too much. Do you have a take for the Utah State or Utah game? I'd lean Colorado, frankly, which I'm still thinking about betting that. Charm City Baller. Charm City Baller, Baltimore? Where are you from in Baltimore, Charm City? Where you live at? I used to go to West Baltimore all the time. Like that was like I was there like every week. Dave's always talking about Lauren Shahadi. He's just some like obsession with her. When gambling becomes legal, a lot of mainstream opportunities on many networks. What ESPN is doing more. Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. Okay, East Baltimore, nice. Were you near that cop shooting? Oh, that was in West, I think. That was like Harlem Park, I think. I forgot. Yeah, I used to go to West Baltimore a ton. Yeah, we've been talking about the Apple Cup. We're watching it right now. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm good. Bro, I'm good in every hood. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm good in every hood, bro. I'm good in every hood. Best team or top three in college hoops right now? Duke, uh, Kansas, and Florida. What's up from Westchester? Welcome in, Westchester. Glad to have you here today. What's your religion? Um, I mean, I was raised Catholic, but I mean, I'm open to a lot of religions. I read a lot of them. I read the Quran. I read the Bible. I just like to feel central and spiritual. You know, like to feel happy in my own And I feel that when I read the Quran, I feel happy. When I read the Bible, I get happy. When I read Buddhist things, I become happy. I'm just full of tranquility and peace. And reading all of them, I maintain happiness. So, um, I grew up Catholic, and that's something that's always a part of me. But uh, I'm basically I just identify with what makes me happy. I pray and I do all that stuff. Are you a Barstool fan? Yes, I am. I'm a big Barstool guy. Enjoy the channel, enjoy the radio show. I'm a big Barstool guy. BMOC is street cred. I do. Good point. That's great, Gary. Sounds interesting. Yeah, hopefully they keep moving. Hopefully they keep going here. Um, Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, man. Sean likes me. Thank you, bro. Another big time stop for the Huskies. Washington State just can't move the ball. Um, I love you, big man. I'm not even going to pause that. Yep. Thank you, bro. Do you listen to any podcasts? A couple, not many. I mean, I'm more of a like when I'm not doing like sports betting, I'm more of like a music guy. But I do listen to a lot of Barstool stuff and mostly like music stuff. There's a lot of people that don't love me, but I don't know if they don't love me. I just think they hate on me. That's more of the thing. I'm easy to hate though too, because I don't take people's shit, and I'm like, fuck off if you don't like me. And I just like I laugh at it. Really, I don't think it's that. I just think they don't get me or they don't understand me. Yeah, all those idiots were on Washington State. They all thought they'd win. Good shit, tapping. Hey, tapping. Where are you from, bro? By the way, speaking of tapping ass, I got to see what's up with that Auburn cheerleader he was talking about. Maybe he sent me a message. Let me see that. Auburn cheerleader? Is that what it was? Yeah, I don't know where the Auburn cheerleader thing is. Too bad. You and Gabe killed it last night. Thanks, man. Yes, exactly. Proud, confused. That's exactly how I do it. Um, I think the Muslim call to prayer is like the most beautiful thing there is. So yeah, definitely. I'm very open to a lot of different things. Um, Everyone in here, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to talk about whatever you want. Great capper and a liberal. Can't beat that. The good point, Jason. Very good point. Thanks for recognizing that. What am I looking at on the pitch tomorrow? That's a good point. That's a good call. Actually, let's take a look because I want to go over some of the games I've already bet on the pitch. I've already made moves on some of these the other day when I did the Premier League punters. Um, let's go to Premier League here and see what's going on. Um, I'm on Burnley +1, which is at 1.96. So basically, Burnley +1, even money against Arsenal. And I'm on Man City -2 against Huddersfield at 1.91. So basically, like one -109. As far as Southampton, Everton, I don't have much on that game. But I'm on Burnley +1 and Man City -2. Mm-mm-mm. I'm also tomorrow on Celtic. I'm not sure what I'm going to bet in that game yet. I'm still trying to find some value there. They play in the Scotland League Cup tomorrow, so I'm going to look into that one also. Am I close to Slippery Rock? Not really, but I know where it is. Um, that's cool, Gary. Awesome story. Sterling Sharp, great receiver. Why is Barcelona line so low? Maybe a draw. I don't know. I don't really bet La Liga too much. After Tottenham draw today, Arsenal can hop up with a double. Yeah, they also can after Liverpool. Liverpool fucked up also. Big man, is it just me or is the NFL becoming less enjoyable? Yeah, it's terrible. I don't watch it at all. But I'll be honest, guys, I don't really watch the NFL to begin with, even before this year. I mean, I watch the Eagles, but on a Sunday afternoon, I'm watching basketball or something else. I think the NFL is a shitty product. I think it always has been. Washington keeps moving the ball. Cameraman just got taken the fuck out. Fuck. Yo, turn the Washington game on. This cameraman just got leveled. Fuck. I didn't show it. The no fun league. Yeah, good point. I was on both teams that scored with Liverpool, Chelsea. Good call. I didn't see that game. What happened? Yes, look, Penn. Run, run. Oh, big play, Washington. Big run play. Yeah, they're about to put this game fucking out of hand here soon. Yeah, Penn's gonna like win by one or two, and that line move's gonna fuck everyone. I'm glad I stayed off that game. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I know they didn't score till way late. I was on Chelsea today. Yeah, it's not even close. Washington State hasn't moved the ball at all, and they're killing them on the ground. Wow. Today I took Schalke draw. Wow, good for you. No, I don't like any of those rappers. No, I don't listen to that kind of rap. Honestly, I've never heard of some of those guys. I don't know who Young Thug is. I don't know who Kevin Gates is. Yeah, I don't know who any of those are. Yeah, I mean Penn's had some problems. I mean, I'm glad I kind of stayed off that game. The line move hurt me. All right, brother, take it easy. Thanks for joining me, man. Paul, no, restu bršte karameli. Nire tequila mamili. Same mushire pije tabjeli. Okay, Paul. Stanford up 14-7, 7 minutes to go. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know who Kevin Gates is. Never heard of him. Did you watch any Miami against North Florida? No, but they rolled. Yeah, it's Albanian. It's code. It's code. Albanian code. I'm speaking in a code. Yeah, I am. Eventually. A couple years probably. That's what I'm saving up for. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get a nice beachfront property. I'm gonna have a little property in the capital city also. No, I like water. Water's fine. To the right of the play. Team totals are all the way to the right. I live in Pennsylvania, near Philly. Damn, guys, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. This game's kind of getting out of hand. It's illegal. We can't do it at all. Legally, we can't do it at all. Washington going up for another touchdown. 3-yard line. 5 minutes to go. 14-0 was Washington here. What's your mom's best dish? Everything. Everything she makes. Yeah, you can tell them though. You're killing them tonight. It's not got to worry about. You don't got to worry about Washington State fans tonight. You're killing them. By the way, I had the over in the Memphis game today. 79 points. They scored 83, and Memphis scored 70 of them. It's amazing. Touchdown, Washington. 21-0. Boom, motherfuckers. Was the Aussie guy sober last night? Yeah, he was. Big man, in my high school back in the day, we had an Albanian mob type situation. They all lived in multi-million-dollar compounds. I knew more of the Italians. They had a lot of real estate in MIT. Where was your high school at? UNLV. Team total over 95. $21-0 Washington. Boom, motherfuckers. All right, guys. I'm going to take a little break here for a minute. Stretch out. Oh, north of New York. Gotcha. All right, put a little music on while we go here. A little Albanian stuff for you. I'll be back in a minute here. I'll be back. Overtime in Monmouth, Penn. Yeah, I gotta get this game on TV. Probably on ESPN. All right, man, take it easy. With my I'll probably head off at halftime, guys. Just want to come on for a while here. I don't know how guys like Gabe will sit on here for a while. I don't know how he does it, man. It's hard to just talk to yourself for a while. What happened to Stanford? Stanford up 14-7, Notre Dame in the red zone here. Gift of gab. Yeah, but it's hard to just talk to yourself for a while, if you don't have a lot of people listening. Over and over and over again. Oh, they cannot move the ball at all. And they just do not run it. They just won't run. Your offensive line's horrible. Washington. Yeah, because they can't block. Their offensive line stinks, and they don't run at all. It's like they don't even make you wonder what they're going to do. They just throw every play. It's raining. It's bad conditions. I mean, they have 70 yards. It's just not good enough. Nah, no Mexico. Nah. Yeah, I've seen that before, actually. Yeah, Mike Leach is a character, sure. Damn, Penn just blew it, man. Fuck. They just blew it. Penn had a 15-point lead with 14 minutes to go. It's brutal. Brutal. Yeah, I think you're right. That might be a fumble. Just cannot block. Yeah, they can't figure Washington out because they do everything that Washington State they do everything they do. Washington State defends well. Here we go. Washington got lucky. Washington State got lucky there. Yeah, I'm not talking about anything tomorrow. I don't have any opinion. I haven't even looked at the lines yet. Let's worry about tonight before we worry about tomorrow. I have nothing on that. Yeah, they're not on Bet Online. You probably have to go to other books. That's why I didn't give it out because not everyone can bet it. Safety, no? Wow, that could have been a safety. That looked like a safety. I don't think. I think it's Ford Progress went into the end zone. No, never mind. I don't have any NFL plays. That's another thing I haven't looked at. By the way, Notre Dame settled for a field goal, 14-10. Stanford, 2.5 to go in the second. Would you take Stanford live? Yeah, I think they win, honestly. So whatever the line is. Yo, listen, I love Mike Leach, but at some point, you have to consider running the ball at some point. They just don't run at all. And I'm not the biggest fan of running, but at some point, you have to try to get some yardage. It looked like intentional grounding. Who was in the vicinity there? Watch this throw. Who was around? There's no receiver in the area. That's a fucking intentional grounding, ref. There's no one in the area. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is going to get ugly here. Washington's got the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see what's going on in college scores right now. Let's see what's going on here. Nick Saban says Alabama deserves a shot at the college football playoff. No, you don't. Fuck Alabama. Let's take a look at some scores here. Penn up 3, 2.5 to go in overtime. Valpo up 11 with 25 seconds to go. That one's getting close to the number. Providence taking care of Boston College. Iowa State picking up where they left off. Big up 19 over Western Illinois. Western Illinois was plus 18 in that game, though, so they're right around the number. Murray State losing to the Salukis of Southern Illinois. That's an interesting one. Boise State up 5 on Loyola Marymount. I was looking at Boise State today, but I wasn't sure if Chandler Hutchison would play. He's not playing, so I'm glad I stayed away from that one. He had a concussion last week, so I'm glad I stayed off of that one. Pacific down 8 to Texas State. What else do we have here? And there's a lot of other finals, basically. Nice win for BYU. They beat Mass today, 68-66. Late winner there. Fort Wayne doesn't cover. IPFW against East Tennessee State. A nice win for them. How about Western Carolina? They finally won a game, beating Alabama A&M. Creighton puts up 103. I think someone asked me today if they'd put up 100, and they did. Put up 103. Georgetown beats Richmond. Nice win there for them. And Charleston doesn't cover against Alaska Anchorage. How about that? Wow. They win by 9. Tough. Interesting results today. Interesting results. So we'll go with UNLV. Team total over 95. Just going to do that for a small play tonight. And I'm going to jump off here at halftime, guys. I got to fucking go do something because I'm bored as fuck. Yeah, they usually play pretty well in those tournaments, Alaska Anchorage. 3rd and 7 for Washington. Browning back to pass, empty backfield, looking, and incomplete. Going to be a field goal coming up here. Though they might go for it because their field goal situation is not particularly good. Yeah, I don't think there's any way this kid makes this. No way. This kid got benched, for Christ's sakes. This should be a nice big field goal. Go up, 24. 10 for 17. Shit. Timeout. Plenty of people on here. If you have any questions, I'm going to be signing off here in a couple minutes. Feel free to send them in. Sixers beat the Magic tonight, 130-111. Nice win for the boys down in South Philly. Actually, I think it was a road win, I believe. I didn't even watch it. Forgot it was on. 44-yard field goal coming up here for the Huskies to go up 24-0. See if he can bang it through. Or we might see Washington State go up tempo here, maybe try to get some points here. Kick is spotted, held, up. Good. Nice kick. Right down the middle. 24-yard or 24-0. 44-yard field goal. And he's pumped up. Like it. Big, big, big three there. Valpo wins by 9. Wow. They didn't cover. Then bet UNLV, dude. You asked me about it. Bet UNLV. Leading anyway for NFL. No, I don't have anything. I'm just probably going to stick with college. Embiid will be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be totally fine. Oh, man. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off here. 24-0. Hopefully, Washington keep their foot on the gas here and get the job done. I might catch up on some sleep tonight. I haven't had a lot lately, so that's something I might do here. So, all right, everyone have a great night. We'll rock with UNLV team total over 95. Go with them and see how it goes. And beat an all-star? Yeah, sure. Definitely. Got to be one. I'll be on the air tomorrow for college hoops, round 3 probably. Check. Actually, no, I won't be on for tomorrow. I won't have a show tomorrow. Eagles are on, so I'll probably just put those out on Twitter. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Everyone have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday evening, and we'll see you next time. Now the comments are starting to come in. Everyone wants to run to the comment machine here and throw them out. Mm-mm-mm. How do you say goodnight in Albanian? Is that what I just saw? Goodnight is not to the mirror. Not to the mirror. Double OT for Penn. Wow, I got to go find that game. It's probably on ESPN 360 or 3, whatever it's called. Let me see here. Let me see here. Cover. That's more likely. Damn, that game ain't on, I don't think. That sucks. Oh, it is on. Monmouth, Pennsylvania is on. Very good. All right, I'm going to watch the end of this here. We'll hang out of here a couple more minutes here. Little double OT action up in West Long Branch, New Jersey. Penn and Monmouth coming at you here at Gaffney Court. We're embarking on 50 minutes of basketball here. 71-71, and they're in double overtime. Not a high-scoring game. 73-71, Monmouth. Yep, shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Monmouth County, baby. Shout out to the shore. 848, we're in here. 73-73. Tied it up. Penn ties it up. Yep, Washington's rolling. That game's over. Shout out to Essex County. Good stuff. 4 minutes to go. Double overtime. Monmouth Penn. They're wilding at Gaffney Court in West Long Branch, New Jersey. Monmouth. Foul. All right, people are tuning out here. We only got about 40 in here. We had a lot in here earlier. So I'm going to diet down here, boys. Everyone have a great night. Enjoy your Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow.